Joseph Brill, AE2. Here I am. We're going down to South America, and I'm known as just a little old pollywog. And I have to go through this big initiation, and I still talk about it today to so many people. Going over the Equator was one of the most enduring experiences I've ever had to live through. If you haven't been over the Equator yet, you're just a pollywog. But if you've been on the ship over the Equator, you are a shellback. And once you go through the initiation, then you are a shellback. Well, the initiation is different on different ships. And if you can imagine, on an aircraft carrier, there's so much more material to use. You get an invitation, you start out by eating green eggs and ham and green juice. It's a lot of a lot of gross stuff. So anyways, we had to get down in a duck walk onto the elevator that brought the jets up to the flight deck, with our invitation in our mouth. And all of a sudden, fire hoses are squirting down upon us as we're holding on to the iPads that they changed the planes down to, so we don't go off the ship and over the side. And then you're going into a net, being lifted up, and fire hoses spinning you each way around. You're already sick. You walk through a huge tank that you had to jump in, that they just filled up with all kinds of, let me just say, nasty stuff. Then you get out and you have to go through a whole tube with garbage and everything else in it. And your fellow comrades have already gotten sick in it, and you're going through all that. Being paddled and all different things like that. But then you get out and you have to go see King Neptune himself, and he grabs you by the back of the head, and he's one of the biggest, heaviest guys on the ship, bear-skinned with just shorts on. And he grabs the back of your head and pulls your face into all this, into his stomach with all this crap all over him. Your eyes are burning, you're sick, and he says to you, "What are you?" Well, you've been drilled in for the last several weeks that you're just a pollywog. So you say, "I'm a pollywog, sir." "Oh, no, you're not. That was the end of the initiation. You were a shellback. Go back and do it again." So that was the shellback initiation. You get a nice card, and you know, so you got through it. So it was an achievement, another naval achievement, and then you were moved on, and you are now a shellback, and you wait to catch up with some new pollywog. And the next time you're coming back, and of course you go down. There were a few people that caught up to the ship there that hadn't done it, but it wasn't as big as what we had to go through.